So we've only talked about one part of what I call an advance directive. An advance directive, another vocabulary, is the sort of, it's the umbrella. And under that umbrella in Virginia, we have the power of attorney. And that's what we've been talking about today, because it's an incredible tool for all of us, but I think especially for people with disabilities. It's an incredible tool, and it's an incredible alternative to guardianship. But there are other things that you can do in your advance directive. One of them is a living will. How many of you have heard of that term? How many of you know what it means? So he just talked about a living will. How do I want to be treated at the end of my life? So in Virginia, they define that in two different ways. Number one, I'm at the end of my life. I have a terminal condition. I am not going to be fixed. Okay? I am not going to be cured. How do I want to be treated until I die? Do I want to be hooked up? Do I want a respirator, a feeding tube? Do everything you can. Keep me alive for as long as possible. Okay? Or do I want to be just kept comfortable and not hooked up to a feeding tube? Or do I want some of those things and not others? You can be very specific. It's good to start these things as soon as possible. As soon as you have a belief system, as soon as you have a value system that this is important to you. Okay? Now, within the living will, I can write it two different ways. I can say, this is my preference, and Dana, you're my agent in the power of attorney, and this is what I prefer. Yes. And this is what I prefer. But you're going to be there. I trust you. I want you to make the ultimate decision, knowing that this is my value system. Knowing that you're going to be able to talk to the doctor. Okay? Knowing that I may have written this 10 years ago and medical advances have changed. I'm going to leave it to you. Or I can say, I believe so strongly in this that when I say I do not want life support, I do not give you the authority to override that. Does everybody see the difference?
Yes.
It's either a preference or it's law. Okay? What's a value system? I'm throwing it back to you guys.
It's what you believe.
It's what you believe. It's how you live your life. What's important to you? It's who you are. And that changes, it develops over time. A lot of times our value system changes when we go through life experiences. Okay, I've had people that say, when they were young, keep me alive as long as possible. And then they see somebody they really love going through that, and they want to change it. Or vice versa. Okay? So a value system is what's important to us, how we live our lives.